Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'll be looking today at an LED bulb. It doesn't turn on anymore. So this is a 5-watt LED spotlight. These are some of the specs. Okay, so I cheated a bit before just to see if it's easily openable, because typically these are not very easy to open, but this one surprisingly is very easy. Everything is screwed on. So this part basically comes, you can unscrew it and remove, and here you can unscrew to get to the actual LED bulb. So we're gonna do what's inside and investigate why it's broken, and if it's easily fixable and I have the parts to fix it, then we'll attempt a repair. Alright, I'm gonna start with just showing you that it doesn't work. I have here a poor man's series lamp. I don't know if it's really necessary in this case, but if there's a short inside of the board, the light will come on instead of hearing a bang. So I'm going to use, I got a couple of crocodile clips here. I'm going to put one on each end. Seriously? Alright, there you go. So there are two terminals here. I'm going to attach one end to this and the other end to this, like so. Alright, I'm going to plug it in now. Oh, look at that. It actually came in. Well, as soon as I unscrewed the bottom to take another look, this white cable broke. The white wire broke, and you can actually even see the red one is barely, it's stripped. Get into focus. Okay, it's sort of stripped and on the way out also. So I think for the time being I'm gonna cut these wires and then take out this part so that I can put two new wires. These wires look pretty bad. Let me see, are they even copper? No, they're not copper wires. So I'll replace the wires and then we'll see if it works well. Just quickly to show you a microscope view of what's going on. So you can see the red cable is almost also disconnected. Doesn't look very healthy. And as I stated before, the white cable basically came undone. So we're going to go ahead and cut the wire, open it from the other side, and solder on a couple of new wires. Let's see how well that goes. So it looks like there's maybe thermal paste inside there below the LED cup. Let me get a screwdriver and try to do it. Alright, let's see if this will work. Yeah, I can see it moving a bit. Yeah, okay, oh no. Let's see. So just to prove that the LED was okay, I started at 3 volts and nothing was happening. I'm up to now 13.5 volts, and as you can see, it works. So there's definitely nothing wrong with the LED. I was using my bench power supply to do this. Alright. Now I'm going to try and remove just enough for me to access the pads for these 2 wires. This way I can keep the heat shrink there. I just need to access the 2 wires to desolder them so I can solder a new set of wires. Okay. So I got 2 wires that are about the same thickness, but these are copper. So I'm going to prepare them, tin them, and then solder them on. Alright, so I'm going to put the cable through the 2 holes here, like this. And now I can solder them onto the there is a plus and a minus on the LED, so I'll just reconfirm. Yeah. That's a minus. And a plus. Okay. This is not easy. Let's see. Just wait. I'm tempted to do a test now before I put a bit of paste. I only have computer thermal paste, but I'll put a bit of thermal paste there and then I can reattach it to the bottom. But let me do a quick test. I'll not keep it on for long. So 1 year. plug it in. Let's see what happens. Alright, we have light. It's blinding. Voltage DC. How am I going to do it? It's going to blind me. Oh well, I'll give it the best shot. Make sure nothing is touching. Okay, I'm going to plug it in again. And let's see here and here. Here and here. 14.5 volts. Okay, I'll buy that. I mean, obviously, when at 12.5 volts it lit for me, but it probably can go higher, which it obviously does. Here it showed 14.5 volts. Okay, so I suspect that's all that was wrong with this one. I'm unplugged, so we can remove this. And let me go grab my thermal paste. I'll put a little bit here so we can. Oh, this got really hot quickly. Whoa. Alright, so put a bit of thermal paste and reattach it. Alright, so I have this MX4 that I use for my computer. So let me put a bit on the back and then I'll try to put it in place. There we go. Solid. Final test. Again, I'm unplugged. This is one lead. This is the other. I'm about to plug in. Now, here we go. All good. All good. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.